Lions. Okay, it is going to be a plan with me. Yeah, hey, it is Monday. I did not get it done Sunday because if you see Monday's vlog, you'll understand. Anywho, plan with me. I am trying to clear out from around my desk. I've got a hot mess. Yes. I could have been down there, Seuss. It's on the loose. I got some screws loose. This, I know, it looks like a bag of chips. These bags work out wonderful for putting trash in, like literally. I said whenever I fill up our chip bin, I go ahead and just take all the chips out, put it in our chip basket. I have this bag. I know anything in here, bank statements, anything with important account information, our credit card statements, any credit card offers. You know how they're always sending you that crap in the mail. It's got your name on it, and it's got like an account number on it. Anybody can pilfer through your garbage and get it. Where we live, we can burn. Blessedly, we live in the county, not in the city limits. So check with your municipality before you go and do it. We can burn. And so anything in these bags near my desk, and once the bag gets full, or any flats that we have, I will set aside. And the boy gets so excited when I tell him it's time for you to burn. We usually have a garbage can outside, and it is full of pine cones, limbs that have fallen during the course of storms. We had a big storm yesterday. So all that will be burned. Think about, if you can't burn, think about either shredding it, cutting it, tearing it up, putting some in one garbage bag, putting some in another. Pilfer it around some kind of way. Make it where your identity. But even with us doing that, Fat Man still got taken. I don't know how in the hannies they did it. But anywho. And I did not do our Aldi haul yesterday per se. I'll kind of just talk about, we got some cornflakes, I got some ice cream cones, animal crackers, 2 gallons of milk, a bunch of stuff for the baby. I got some blueberry puffs, got some hamburger meat. I did not realize that hamburger meat cost that much. It was $8.23. I wanted to go to Fresh Market on Tuesdays. My infusion nurse was telling me they'll have hamburger meat. Alabama raised, good. You don't have to worry about a recall. Hamburger meat for $2.99 a pound. I'm all up in that. Because I spent way more than $2.99 a pound for this hamburger meat. It was $8.23. And it wasn't even 2 pounds. Girl, that better be some good hamburger. I got some sour cream coleslaw. 2 things of strawberries because they were only 99 cents. The peanut butter cups. Her baby food, coffee filters, my iced coffee, mandarin oranges were on sale, chips, trail mix, sugar snap peas, sliced cheese for sandwiches, string cheese, shell pistachios for me. That is my nuts. I'm all in for eating a nut. And I love me some pistachios. We got the gala apples, 2 loaves of honey wheat bread. Fat Man got him a thing of Diet Coke. He said that he has found Diet Coke can get him motivated and going more so than coffee now. And I've realized it takes me a lot of coffee to kind of get going in the morning. I'll drink, like I said, several things of hot coffee, and then I'll switch to cold coffee. And seriously, I'm still just kind of lagging and dragging. Now that they've changed my nighttime med, it's not near as bad. So I'm sleeping better at nights. That makes it where I'm not near as tired in the mornings. So that has helped tremendously. We did, for last night for supper, Fat Man was wonderful in his thinking. Like I said, we had a snack lunch, so we needed a supper. So we did the 2 pizzas. We did a Supreme and a cheese for the girls. Well, the Supreme was for us, the cheese for the girls, and then their flat breadsticks. So, and that was what we got. It was $102.38. And for those of you that know, we try to average 120 a week. So, I was excuse me, I was on target with that. So that would be kind of like my Aldi haul. I guess that's not really a plan with me, is it? And now I'm fixing to plan. I had a rough idea of a menu plan anyway. I am just all over the place today, y'all. I know I'm going to have that sweet, oh, there goes my keys. I know I'm going to have that sweet baby. Fat Man is going to put my van in the shop. Bessie is cutting up. When Luke drove her the other day, he told Fat Man when he got it back, he's like, look, you need to take Mama's van and have it looked at. And sure enough, Fat Man drove it Sunday to church. And, well, Saturday night he drove it to the auction. Well, no, we took the truck to the auction. He drove it to church Sunday morning. And he had made the comment, he's like, yeah, Luke is right. You need to go to the shop. He said, and don't be shocked when you get the total. And I'm like, what else? What else? Don't ask that, though, because God can show you. Oh, you thought that was good. Watch this. God's got this. I know he does. It's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. So, oh, and Misty was wanting another easy, quick freezer recipe. I had gotten a book from the library. Y'all know me and my library. The 30-day gourmet freeze ahead meals. And that was my taco rice recipe. I love how it's charted out, like how many servings, how much you need, and I would just pick out my recipes that I wanted to make. This is back when I did my freezer meals, or freeze ahead, and I would pick like 1 or 2 days to get all my cooking done. I can't hold out to do that anymore, as I explained before, but I will double up like one recipe, and that'll be what we have for supper, and then I'll stick one in the freezer. My taco rice actually worked out where it made 4 meals, the one we had, and then 3 to go in the freezer. So, I'm set for taco rice. Someone had blessed us with the poblano peppers, and so that got me thinking of the chili relleno casserole I used to do. And it was a 30-day gourmet freeze ahead meal. Yes! So, Misty, I don't know if you can clear shot this one or not, but I will leave a link in the description box of this. I'm going to leave this on my desk, so I will know to link it for you. She said that Gracie loved the taco rice, and Gracie is very, very particular on what she eats. So, and poblanos are not spicy. And you could actually even use bell peppers. If you don't have the poblanos, you can use bells. This calls for the can of whole green mild chilies. You can use those. anything that's not going to be too spicy for Gracie. I want to say I've used the green mild chilies with this before, and it didn't bother Carol Beth. So, like I said, we go easy on the taco seasoning. This one doesn't even have the taco seasoning in it. Yeah, it doesn't have taco seasoning in it at all. So, there you go. We did add ground beef to it. This one does not have the ground beef. Now, if you go to a true Mexican restaurant and you order chili relleno, it's going to have ground beef in it. It's like a stuffed bell pepper, only without the rice. We have actually even used taco rice to go in this. Just saying. Yeah. So, but I will leave the link to this down below. Okay? Now, to get started planning. What made me think about it is I got all this stuff on my desk. Oh yeah, note. Oh yeah, note. So, I'm going to leave this up here. We are at the week of the 15th. Are we not? Yes. Man. Y'all? I did, on planning note, I did take a cue from one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. I will leave her link down below. So I need to make a note of all these links I'm talking about. Yes. Hey, how y'all doing? Do another retinal scan. My eyes were fine, by the way. I don't know if I'd mentioned that or not. My eye exam went good. He did see a brain. Okay, so chili relleno. Okay, and then happily. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Just not about how crazy I am. Okay. Happily a Housewife. Samantha from Happily a Housewife. I don't know if y'all have seen her vlog before or not. She is a wonderful YouTuber. She's a mom of 3. A very, very busy mom of 3. They are very much into baseball. And Lily, their daughter, is very much into Girl Scouts. And they are just, she is a wonderful, she was a stay-at-home mom for 11 years. And now she's gone back to work part-time. And she is what had encouraged me when I did try to go back to work. She would talk about a weekly reset. And I'd implemented it while I was trying to work. Those of you that know, I tried to work at Ollie's, not Aldi's, but Ollie's, and that just did not. I'm losing my voice. That just did not work. I might need to go get a straw. Physically, I just could not do it. But I did like the concept of a weekly reset. I needed that. She does it on Sundays to try to get herself set up for the work week and her kids going to school. Her weekly reset changed a little bit while they're out for the summer. She kind of has backed off from it some because they have more free time while the kids are out. I am so sorry, y'all. My eyes are just between my throat and my eyes. I've gotten into something. Anywho, weekly reset. And it gave me an idea. She had posted on Instagram of what items or what things. And this is kind of like what I had come up with. Hers was different from mine, per se. She did have some great ideas, but this is what I'd come up with. Like plain ketchup, have I done my laundry? zero out my inbox. Girl, I had not done my email inbox. Girlfriend, the promotion, I love Gmail because it breaks it up better than Yahoo. I will never use Yahoo email ever again. No to the ma'am. Unless they have changed it and I just don't know it. I'm going to have to wind up putting my hair up. I'm hot. But I like how Gmail separates, like, you're important. If it's a contact, they'll have it in your main email. And then you have social, like for Facebook or YouTube or, you know, any of your social media, your Instagram, that type of thing. It goes in that social. And then promotions. All that spam email and maybe some of the weird stuff, if you had subscribed to something, it all goes in there. And I never even click on my promotion email. I did not realize I lost count at like 3,000 something. I just hit select all, delete. It took 10 minutes to delete it all. I'm not kidding. I am so sorry. Okay. I'm trying to get my voice back. But I love that idea. Zeroing out your inbox. Finding out which ones are important. I did have an important one. If I would have checked my email, I would have known that our bank account had been hijacked a little bit before it had been hijacked. Helpful tips, and I love these. It won't happen every week. Just know that, you know, some weeks you might not get to it. It's not going to happen every week. And that's okay. Put the list down for your family. Don't get so focused. This kind of goes with what we were talking about on Worship Wednesday. Don't get so focused on that you miss out on the important need tos. Don't get so focused on your to-do list that you forget the focus of your family. Start small and then add task on. Y'all know me and my brain dumps. I'll come up with a list mile long, and there's no way possible. Here's my list from the other day. There was no way possible I was going to get all that done. Not in one day. I ain't Superwoman, Wonder Woman, whatever you want to call her. But I did brain dump. And I knew once I got it all down, my first inclination was, I've got to get this done all today. And then it was like, why? Who says I have to get it all done in one day? It's okay. It will be all right. Wipe down the screen porch. Guess what? That still hadn't happened. My screen porch hadn't fallen in yet. I will get to it. So it's okay. Don't get over ambitious with your list. Maybe start small. Like she said, start small and add on. Make your list on paper. That's where I go about my brain dump. Get it out there. Once you put it on paper, it's not popping around in your head where you can't concentrate on what you really need to be doing. I have what I call popcorn thoughts. I'm trying to get my hair up. Sorry. I have popcorn thoughts. It is just popping around up in there like nobody's business. Okay, we're just going to kind of messy bun it, but oh well. So, but make your list on paper. That way, remember what we talked about when you scratch it out? Yes, you feel accomplished. And then if you have to add to, it's okay. That's the only way I can keep mine from just put it on paper. Put it on paper. Even if it's nothing but a scrap piece of paper. It's okay. Yeah. I only have 1 hour. Prioritize the must-dos. Get help from your family. Delegate. Define when other tasks will get done. And then cheat a bit. It's okay. When you say you need to sweep your kitchen, don't think that you have to pull everything out and sweep everything. Once every blue moon, you do need to pull your refrigerator out. I'm just saying. But does that make sense? It's okay. You can slide by on some things. Delegate. Delegate. Your future self will thank you for planning out your week, meal planning. And meal planning for me, this is what I added extra. Clean out the refrigerator and the freezer. Look on my pantry. Y'all know me. I'm going to make, from what I've got, I'm going to make out my menu. And then I'll fill in the few little items that I need. Do up all the laundry. I want it all done. Come up with a weekly top 3 that's not an actual normal chore. Van prep. I did take a garbage bag out to the van today. It is going in the shop tomorrow. I might take it by the car wash today. I noticed, like, where our store and go seats go, how nasty it was. Like, once you lifted up, stored the seat down in there, has not been vacuumed in forever. And I didn't realize how much has gotten down under there. So, that needs to be kind of done. And then downtime. Plan your downtime. Make it a point, and this is where I wanted to do an hourly planner just for like a week or two to try to, I'm plugging in 30 minutes a day for reading, for pleasure, just to pick a book and read. Even if it's nothing but a cookbook, I'm going to pick a book and read. Y'all, oh my stars and annies. I got this from the library. It's got to go back next week. It's making me want to go on road trips. You know, you've been somewhere. If you've been to Silas, Alabama. Silas is down there near Bay Minette. Bay Minette is the place that got hit hard, real hard by Hurricane Ivy. But Silas is down that way. I was looking for a lot of barbecue places. This is the one. Cooter Brown's Rib Shack. Yeah. Yeah, you know you've been somewhere if you've been to Cooter Brown's. Yes, ma'am. In Jacksonville, Alabama. Swanee to Henny's. That's some good stuff right there. There is also here's what I was talking about, like them little hole in the walls. You need to be eating at local places when you go traveling. Don't pick McDonald's. You ask the locals, where do y'all eat? Lila's place. It looks like a little old hole in the wall, don't it? Honey, some of the best cooking you ever put in your mouth. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I was looking for, and I'm not finding it. Dad, burn it to hennies. Oh, it's in the river region. Hold on, y'all. There's one called Beans and Grains. We're getting there. Amazing Grace Cafe. Frog's Restaurant. I wasn't a fan of it's got Fat Man's in here, and I just wouldn't know. I'm looking for a specific one, and I just cannot for the life of me find it. The Whistle Stop Cafe is in here. Martin's. Farmer's Market. Okay, here it goes. Red's Little Schoolhouse. You need to go by there and eat. It's in Grady, Alabama. I was looking for the well, I'm not finding the one I was wanting. How many times has your husband or your significant other, your boyfriend, whatever, asked you where you want to go eat? And ladies, what do we always say? Oh, it don't matter, whatever you want. And then they'll name something. It's like, no, I don't want that. You know, where do you want to eat? Oh, it don't matter. Oh, you want Captain D's? No, I had fish yesterday. It don't matter. That is the name of the restaurant. Somebody got smart. So when you say, oh, it don't matter, you can actually go to it don't matter. It is in Highland Home, Alabama. And honey, they got the best fried chicken within 100-mile radius. Yes, ma'am. And it talks about lunch is a daily buffet featuring several meats. Their freshly cooked fried chicken is a favorite, plus 4 to 15 vegetables. It is a buffet. It is where you can get a plate and get all you want. Now notice I said get a plate. It's not where you can drag your chair to the buffet. You actually have to put it on a plate. I'm sorry, y'all. The reason why I said that, we always tease. One day, I'm just going to get me a chair, and I'm going to drag up there, and I'm just going to start getting it. But it don't matter. Yeah. Steaks are hand-cut daily. And Saturday nights feature an impressive seafood buffet. Yeah, now we've never been to the seafood buffet. We might be heading there Saturday night. We're going to be going to the, it don't matter. They have shrimp etouffee. Yeah. Yeah. I want to say it used to be called the Tin Top. If I'm thinking right. That's the same build. No, it's not. But yeah, it don't matter. We might be going to Highland Home, y'all. Just saying. Strap on that old feed bag, because you're going with Big Mama. I got to plan my week, though. Okay. We're back, and I have an assistant. Yeah, she sees herself. Who's that got? Who is that? Can you tell by hi? Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay. I think I've got my plan with me figured out. Yeah. Yeah. This. We're doing this. Yes. Yes. And I'm trying something this week. I did get from Happily Housewife Samantha over at Happily Housewife. Like I said, I'll leave a link to her blog down below. Go check her out. She is wonderful. But the way she would mark off, she uses an Erin Condren hourly. And she would mark off specific sections of her day with colored pencil. I have a horizontal, so I don't need an hourly calendar. But I got to think of what a great way to remind myself of those things. Yeah, that I want to do and get done. So, you can see that I've got purple colored pencil and boundaries. That is that is the personal reading book that I picked for this time. I have books on my bookshelf. Everything at the top shelf. Everything up there at the very top is books that I want to read. That was my goal, to read those during the course of the year. We are over halfway through. This is book number 2. Like, seriously. Yeah. This is book number 2. If you don't count, if you give a mouse a cookie. So we've read that one lots of times. Yeah, and Perfect Piggies. So I love the Perfect Piggy book. Yeah. So, but Boundaries is one. It is by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. That my therapist had actually recommended. And if you listen to Dave Ramsey, he recommends. So, if you have those family or those relatives that just you need to learn to set boundaries with, when to say yes, how to say no, take control of your life. And that kind of goes into what we were talking about the other week, or last week, about saying no, making more white space in our days and with our time, and what is really important and what isn't. And so, yeah, I got to thinking, okay, now is the time to read this book. I looked up and I didn't know which one I was going to pick. I just knew I needed to pick one. And it was this or the Auschwitz tapes. Or the Auschwitz, what was it? The Auschwitz Escape. I also have the Tattoo Artist. Yeah. So I wanted to read both of those. I have done the audiobook of Girl Wash Your Face. That was wonderful. Listening to the audiobook made me want to get an actual copy of the book. That, and then I want to hear or read the other one of Girl Don't Apologize. Yeah, Girl Wash Your Face was wonderful. If you have not read it, check your library for it. Okay, you can have that. Check your library for it. And read it and then see if it is one of those that you would just like to have. There are some books that I like to have a copy. I like to have a copy to highlight or go back over, or if it had something really pertinent that I just wanted to, keep reminders of. She is pulling out all this stuff. So, but this is how my planner is checked out to be. I still don't have my menu plan on it yet. And I can't really see what I'm doing. So we've got art today, and then like I said, I'm marked out. I've got to call and get Carol Best's dentist appointment. I still have not done that. That man's going to take my van to the shop. We just decided to do that. He's going to take it for me. Tuesday, I'm going to work on my kitchen and the bedroom if I can. If not, it will go to Wednesday. It will be okay. I will have my gamma treatment Thursday, and then my Friday so far right now is open. My goals this week, I really want to do my fitness 3 times this week. Whether it be walking around the neighborhood, where am I? Walking around the neighborhood, or doing my Richard Simmons DVD. I can sweat to the oldies, y'all. I do want to scrub my cabinets. That is my kitchen. That is my kitchen goal. And then scrub that fridge. This one I'm delegating to Becca. She is awesome at cleaning a fridge. And then my read for pleasure, 30 minutes each day. I'm going to read for pleasure, which is my boundaries book. Yeah, it's what I chose. And then I had this cute Faith Warrior sticker. I thought I would put on here for Worship Wednesday. How cute is that? Yeah, who's that coming in? It's Uncle Brian. It's Uncle Brian. Uncle Brian came in the door. Yeah. I have not, wait a minute. Okay. I have not done my menu plan to my calendar yet, but I do have it written out. We are going to do peony pasta and salad and garlic bread. The peony pasta I'm just going to do with some, I'm going to cook my pasta, put my marinara sauce on top it with mozzarella cheese, and I got some shredded Italian that needs to be used. So I'm just going to put it in the oven and bake it. No meat. Did you notice? No meat. So we're doing Meatless Monday. That is kind of like our Money Monday. Meatless Monday. Think of those meatless meals. And I'm going to go through my meal thing. She's sucking her thumb. I'm going to go through my meal thing and find out those meatless meals that we can do. Frozen ravioli or pierogies. There's a good one. A lot of your Italian dishes you can pull off doing meatless. Eggplant parm. Yeah. So I'm going to look through and try to find some more meatless meals. For Tuesday, I've got that grilled mesquite chicken that I got from Sam's. I got it in there. And then I'm going to do some mashed potatoes and breaded okra. Yeah, she's been fed. Maybe me talking about food, I don't know. Wednesday, we're going to do tacos and refried beans. I'm going to do my taco rice. Somebody's getting sleepy. Thursday was going to be pizza, but we did pizza night last night. So, yeah, we're going to do something. Probably a hamburger helper. I've got that hamburger helper in there. I think we'll do that. And then Friday, we're going to do fish fries and then that coleslaw that I bought. And so that gets us through the week. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's sleepy. Somebody is sleepy. So, but that is my plan with me. Yeah. Yeah. So, chew in your fingers, put on your bows, rub your eyes, get a hug, love on one another. Yeah, yeah. Know that we are praying for y'all and have you in our thoughts and hearts, and we will see you next time. Okay, hey Hans, just a quick update. It is Monday night, and if you, yeah, I don't know in what order I'm going to put these up, but if you saw my plan with me, I'm not quite sure how that worked out as far as being posted. And then my menu plan, don't know where that fell into place. Anywho, tonight we are having, usually I try to either do a crock pot meal or just a super easy, quick meal because Carol Beth has art. And we usually don't come home until after 4. We leave here before noon. And so that makes for a long day for Oma just sitting there. I say Oma because if you saw earlier, I have a helper today. I've had her for 2 days near about, yeah. This sweet precious angel is still here. Hey Alice Marie. Alice. Alice. Hey. Opa is keeping her occupied while I make supper. She has refused to take naps the last 2 days, so Oma is exhausted. Anywho, like we had talked about whenever I'd gone over my menu plan, and I'm sorry I didn't do my Aldi haul. We had the baby with us. It was raining. We just brought them in and the kids put the stuff away. That was how we were rolling yesterday. Yeah. But tonight we are doing Meatless Monday. Now, Batman didn't hear me say that, I'm hoping. There for a long time he did not realize that my lasagna was meatless. There was no meat in my lasagna. It was the cottage cheese and the other cheese and the egg. There you go. Yeah, meatless. So, we're doing Meatless Monday tonight. We are having, like pastas, the penne. I know I'm not saying it right. Penne. I say penne. Penne. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. Pasta. The 79-cent kind at the Aldi, okay? Why spaghetti noodles are more expensive, I don't know. But you can get the bow tie pasta. You can get penne pasta. You can get, elbow is more expensive. I think it's just the rigatoni, the little spirals, the corkscrews. All 3 of those are only 79 cents a box. Spaghetti and elbow is like over $1 something a box. I want to say like $1.49. A big enough difference that we're eating penne. Just saying. I wish they had ziti. But really and truly the only difference between penne and ziti is the size. Okay? But I'm going to do this up. I got my noodles cooking. I'm going to put it, once my noodles are done, I'm going to put it in one of my disposable pans. I've got a jar of marinara sauce, 85 cents. So what, we're 79 cents and 85 cents. And you can do just that. And then top it with some cheese. I am going to get my cheese out here in just a second. I am going to add, because I've got a ton of them, I'm going to add a can of diced tomatoes and a can of mushrooms to it. Since we don't have meat, I'm kind of bulking it up. And then for my cheese, I have, I got some mild cheddar that needs to be used. I doubt I'll put that in there. I've got this Italian that I've gotten for the other week when we did something. We did something the other week. I forgot what it was. And then I've got some mozzarella that needs to be used. So I'm going to do those. Alright, this was some string cheese I got at our haul yesterday. So I figured it'd been a while since we've done string cheese. So Carol Beth was needing some string cheese. So she likes string cheese. So, but all I'm going to do is once this pasta is done, I'm going to pour my sauce over. I'm going to drain it and put it in my pan. I'm going to pour my sauce over. I'm going to pour my diced tomatoes in. I'm going to do my mushrooms in. They'll be drained. Then I'm just going to top it, stir all that together, and then I'm just going to top it with this cheese. And I am going to probably cover it with some aluminum foil. I do have one loaf of French bread, that last loaf that I had left from Walmart a while back, that was on clearance for 50 cents. Check the back of your Walmart store where the markdown bread is. We looked up on a bunch of French bread that had been marked down to 50 cents. So anytime I find that marked down bread, I'll buy it, freeze it, and then come up with ideas later on. We have done that for French dips. We have done it for, oh yeah. It makes great French bread pizzas. Just saying. French toast. Yeah. So, but tonight we are going meatless. So think about doing a meatless meal. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be checking Pinterest for some meatless ideas and options and thoughts other than, I always think of pastas, because you can pull pastas off and bulk it up and then really not know. So yeah, I can't ever really think of another meal that would be meatless. But we're so hot. A, I did not feel like cooking a lot. B, I'm trying to use up what we have. And it's just too dead burn hot to cook much. I'm just saying. I do have my oven on doing that bread because it's been in my freezer. And it is, my casserole is going to have to, we're calling it baked. It's baked penny. It's going to have to go in the oven for a little bit. But it can do while I am sitting my hiney down. Yes. Oh, she's so tired. She has not had a nap. She's tired. I'm tired. We're tired. Okay, I actually have enough. I'm going to make 2 pans. It's still just my 1 box of pasta, my 1 jar of sauce, my 1 can of diced tomatoes, and my 1 can of mushrooms. Hey, Beck Boo. But my pans are so deep, we like lots of cheese. So my pans are so deep, instead of having it really deep, I just put 2 pans. It's kind of shallow in each pan. I just halved it. And then I'm going to top my cheese on it. And like I said, I've got a little bit of the Italian left. I'm just going to kind of half the Italian between the 2. That man is in charge of the baby while I do this. He had been saying Becca and Carol Beth need to come to his rescue. So, Becca finally came to his rescue. Alright, now I'm doing the mozzarella. And this is just some cheese that I've had in there that needed to be used. So you can use whatever kind you got. If you've got like a little bit of bag of this and a little bit of bag of that in your freezer or your refrigerator, don't toss them, just kind of mix them. And if you see that it's not quite enough, get another. I'm sure we're not the only ones that will have odd bags of cheese. But that's what it looks like. Both pans. I am going to put them on cookie sheets. I'm going to cover them with aluminum foil, and I'm going to pop them in the oven for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, long enough to melt the cheese. But I'm going to cover them because I don't want my pasta getting hard. So